Yesterday I wanted to talk about the only thing that has ever helped my dry eye, and that is this weird little nose vibrator called the eye tier 100. So how this works is you have a nerve right here that tells your eye to make more tears and tells your eye to secrete meibum, so which is the oil in your eyes. So when you go like this, you just hold it on the side of your face for 30 seconds. When you first start using it, it makes your eyes water like crazy. It's super uncomfortable, but eventually you get more used to it and you're able to use it more frequently. And what it does is like it stops doing anything in the moment, like obviously nothing happened just now, but it increases your baseline level of tears. I found out about this device because I was desperate. Like, my eyes were extremely dry, and so I was looking for clinical trials, and most clinical trials would not accept me because I have one permanent plug and then I have no plug in the other eye. And so this study for the eye tier, they did accept me, not to use in their data, but just because I'm like the patients that they want to target. So they were just curious. They wanted to like see if this device would work for me. So I used it for about a month, and after using it for a month, so before, my tear production was 4 millimeters per 5 minutes in the unplugged eye and 6 millimeters in 5 minutes in the plugged eye. So that is considered severe dry eye. After using the device for a month, it went up to 14 millimeters per 5 minutes for either eye, which is no longer considered dry eye. Like, literally amazing. And my tear secretion, or my gland secretion, also improved while using this device, but my symptoms improved, and that was the most important part for me. The reason why the device works, or like why it's important, is because when you are treating refractory dry eye, which is dry eye that no longer responds to treatment or conservative measures of treatment, then it becomes this vicious cycle. So if your glands are clogged, then your tears are evaporating off of your eyes. That makes your eyes inflamed, which makes the clogging worse. When your eyes are dried all the time, then they stop sending as much tears because they're used to being dry all the time. They get sensitized to the dry state. When they're drier, they get more inflamed. So if you're only treating the tear component, which is like what plugs do, it doesn't work. If you're only treating the glands, which is what LipiFlow does, then it's not enough. It doesn't break you out of the cycle. The goal of this thing is to break you out of that cycle, and it's really like changed the game for me in terms of dry eye. I still do a lot of other things, but this thing in particular is like the center of my treatment. And when I stop using it, for whatever reason, for a while, then my eyes go back to being dry. So ask your doctor about the eye tier device. Apparently it doesn't work for some people, but for me it has really changed the game. So yeah, worth a shot.